All right, episode 20 of the Ghouls.
Episode 20 of the Ghouls. Hello, everyone. It's great to be here. It's great to be back in our home. We didn't leave our home, but we're here again.
We're here again, folks.
Oh, we're back
for episode 20.
Episode 20. We've made it. We made it to 20, folks. We're getting up to half a year worth of Ghoulness.
There we go. When did we start this?
20 weeks ago. Or 19 weeks ago.
Probably like 22 weeks ago. We missed some episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
so
we had some technical issues.
Well, 26 weeks is a half a year, so we're coming up on the half a year.
Yeah. Well, it's been a ride. How was your President's Day?
Oh, it was great. Oh, it was fantastic. I worked. I came home. I don't think I did. I think I just slept. I came home. I took a nap. I woke up. I watched. What did I watch? Hockey. Who the hell cares, dude? These days, these lackluster secondary holidays, President's Day might as well just be goddamn Arbor Day. But the trees are less stiff than some of these old presidents, these old goons. I be telling you. Oh man, but no, I
some of these presidents are older than the trees, I say.
Yeah. I love reptiles as much as anybody, but why not just combine it and have it be Reptilian Day if we're going to celebrate I can't think of a single president that I don't think was a reptile.
That's actually a great question. Which one is not a reptile?
Lincoln definitely was. All the ones who got shot were reptiles.
Really?
Or maybe you could say they were just different breeds. They had to have been different breeds of reptiles, but maybe they were people, and that's what they didn't like.
What do you think? Okay, let's go in order. I can't really go with that. I'm starting with the Biden is a. You think he's a? I don't think he's a
lizard.
Lizard.
Yeah.
You think he's a lizard?
They're all lizards. They just take over the host's body.
No, but like
until it's done, like Joe Biden, they're sucking it out of him.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's a lizard. He could be a frog, a toad, a salamander.
Did you ever read Frog and Toad?
Oh yeah. We discussed this. I think me and you were Frog and Toad.
What, on the show we talked about this?
No, but in private or just.
Who's Frog?
I think I'm.
You're Toad.
Toad. And
because he's brown.
Because he's brown, folks.
I love the Browns, and I'm not talking about Cleveland.
Yeah, I wanted to get to this. Joe Biden, speaking of presidents, on Black History Month, meets with Eric and his sons from North Carolina. Joe Biden's eating with a black family. Do you understand the word he just said?
No,
Not one clue. I didn't hear exactly. I honestly have no idea what he just said.
We're going to give more of your money to Israel. All right.
I don't know what they talk about, but probably nothing important.
I hate Joe Biden.
Do you know what they are eating?
Catfish?
I think it is catfish, yeah.
Oh, man.
They're eating fried catfish.
Yeah, hey,
fries.
man, listen, man, we're going to have gills and say meow, man. I don't even know.
Who gives a shit about this, actually?
I like these. Listen, this is our people.
I know it's our people, but, like, what the fuck? Who? Why is Joe? I think it's insane how.
Imagine saying to someone, "Hey, you're a black family, so I'm going to eat with you for no other." You think you would have eaten with them if there were no cameras?
They couldn't have eaten prime rib or something like that. They had to eat fried catfish. What if Trump did that? They'd be like down his throat. I brought you some KFC, folks.
Well, if the catfish didn't get him, they would jump down his throat and get him themselves. There might be a little bit wedged in there, folks. That's notoriously hard to chew.
You know what's funny? Your Trump doesn't really sound like Trump. It sounds like Tony Romo calling a game. Here we go, Jim. A guy throwing the ball.
Well, it's not really Trump. It's supposed to be you doing Trump.
It's me doing Trump.
Yeah.
It sounds more like Romo calling a game.
I don't know, Jim. I don't know. Look at him. He's gay. He's gay, Jim. He's queer.
Nance, when they threw the touchdown in overtime in the Super Bowl, Nance was trying to do a good call of the game. Like, if he had a good call. But if you listen, you can hear, like, Romo's doing some stuff. He goes, oh, my God, Super Bowl win. He was, like, doing, he was saying underneath. He was like he wasn't really adding to the moment. It was kind of taking away from it.
I say things underneath all the time.
Yeah,
but I'm a big Romo fan. I like him.
I was really annoying during the Super Bowl. I'm starting to turn on him.
Oh phooey.
Oh phooey.
Okay.
Oh phooey.
Tony Romo is a great man. Jim Nance is great as well.
I like Jim Nance. Guys. I think Kevin Harlan's my favorite current.
Harlan's incredible.
Harlan's great. I am not a Joe Buck hater like most
I adore
people
Buck. His World Series stuff he used to do, especially. I'm sad he doesn't do it anymore.
I know, it's upset. I know. Everybody was giving him shit, and when I first watched and heard it, I thought it was a bad call when he called the Phillies winning the World Series in 2008. Brad Lidge threw a strikeout, and he says Phillies are world champions, and everyone's like shitting on that. But me and you agree with this. It was
Let the moment breathe.
Let the moment breathe. Exactly.
Speaking of, okay, what do you want, Derek Chauvin? Let the moment breathe, okay? Joe Buck knows, okay, if he were a cop in Minneapolis, that guy would still be alive to point more guns at pregnant women's stomachs.
He's going to the counter with a fake 20, Jim. He's got it. Oh, he got taken down. Knee on the throat.
I don't know, Jim. Those lottery tickets are old. He repainted them with nail polish.
He's doing the knee on the neck banana move right there, taught to him by
He's got knees like Michelin tires.
I'll tell you what, man. This George Floyd got knees like Michelin tires, man. I haven't seen something like that. You ever see the video of him, Gruden and Hard Knocks talking about Danny Woodhead, and he's talking to all the players?
No.
He's showing the Raiders film of when he was on when he was the coach of the Raiders. He was showing the Raiders film of Danny Woodhead, the old Patriot. I think he was a running back for the Patriots.
I know who he is. He played for the Chargers.
Yeah.
Jets.
He goes, what college did Danny Woodhead go to, Josh Jacobs? And he goes, I don't know, Coach. He goes, Jesus. How about you, Jalen? What college did Danny Woodhead go to? He goes, I don't know. He goes, come on, Butterbean. You should know this, man. He went to Shadrock State. Who cares?
Shamrock State?
Shadron State,
Oh,
some
man.
shit like that. Some like
Yeah, I got one of those at McDonald's, and the machine was broken. I
couldn't tell you.
John Gruden seems incredibly annoying.
I really like John Gruden. I really do, but
Cause you like him because he's racist.
no, I don't. I like him because he's funny.
Oh, yeah, he is funny, but he seems like a pain in the ass to be around.
Oh, he definitely is. I would not want him to be a coach.
No, he's just
If I was a quarterback, I wouldn't want him to be a coach because I think we talked about this before on the podcast.
I don't care. Talk about it again. I'll talk about it a third time. I'll drink a 24-pack and drive to Florida.
He's Brad, what the hell's wrong with you, man? You don't know the play call. I usually call it's left, right, X, delta, Y, Z, bump, rep. Like he has like 18 million words. How the fuck are you supposed to know the play? His plays are ridiculous.
They all think they're so smart with their little names. Spider!
Yeah.
Jane! Anyone you're dating? Go! And then they bring it in their throat. That could be like what open micers fill their stupid time with. That could be the name of plays. Like, man. That was stupid.
Anyone dating nine. Anyone dating nine. Said Hut.
Oh, man. I'm going to throw it to Tyreek Hill. Go!
Touchdown.
Yeah. They matter, though. So what did you do for President's Day? You were the one. You were off. You had a good
A nice 2-day vacation from work.
Yeah, you went to a mic last night. Talk about it.
Oh, the fat lady. Yeah, it was good. I guess it wasn't good for me, but it was good to go to a mic. I've been to a mic besides Bar 13 in probably like a month.
I hope to get up to that. I think I went 2 weeks ago to the Thursday mics, but yeah.
You did do that. You did like 3 mics in a day, right?
Well, yeah, but they're all right down there. That's easy.
Yeah, true.
God, comedy is a snooze.
I remember I used to go to mics when I didn't even know anybody by myself. Now I can't go unless I know someone I know is going.
Yeah, I need 4 or 5 people.
I know. You need like.
I need to be rolling squad deep so I could be bouncing around with my homie, be going back and forth all the shit. But
yeah, true. Yeah, I feel you don't know.
Yeah, yo, but for real though, he ain't cap it.
You gotta have your squad with you at all times.
So you know what I mean, bro? We be rolling deep though because you need some of them to just absorb the shock of other people's bad jokes. You need to have somebody that you could lean over and say, bro, yo, this ain't any good.
I'm fixing the camera. I apologize.
I can see. That's all
I'm
right.
fucking up royally.
Come on, Lukey. What are you doing?
Apologies again.
Oh, no one cares.
No one really cares now.
You
can see Otis's beautiful orange socks. Oh, no, red socks.
Pink
Socks.
Look what they are.
I don't know. Oh, Patrick Starr, friend of the show.
It's a giraffe. Oh man, but yeah, we're here. The weather's starting to get nice. I despise that. I like when it's dark all year, all night, all day, all night. I like when it's dark. Yeah.
I hate that.
No, I don't like the people, but I like the.
No, but you don't. You like
I mean, the people get surly when
like
it's
it when
dark.
it's dark earlier.
Yeah.
Why?
Because you don't have to go anywhere.
Oh, that's horrible.
I hate when it's bright out all day and people want you to go do stuff.
I like when it's bright all day, but I still don't do anything.
Luke, I told you, if it were up to me, I don't think I'd ever leave this apartment again. I'd barricade myself in here, underground.
I wouldn't blame you. I'd do exactly the same.
The outside world is a sad place, and it's a crazy place.
Well, it depends. Restaurants, great. Any place that serves food, great.
Yeah.
And after that, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean strip clubs. Although
No, I hate strip clubs.
Oh, well, maybe you're gay.
No, I'm not gay. I just I think it's depressing. I hate going to strip.
Why?
clubs.
You don't like to look at the women? You don't like to think
No,
how
'cause I
brave
know-
they
I-
are? They're
no,
empowered.
Because I know that they were abused at some point. In
Yeah,
their
they're
lives.
useless. This is what they are. They're not good for anything other than to have guys sit with half-hard dicks and flannel shirts next to each other like assholes,
Yeah, it's a
and watch
depressing
them shake their
lifestyle.
3 teeth around, and then they're just like they're useless, and that's what I like to see. I like to see them up
I
there.
hate seeing
I want to
that.
see. I want to think about their kids and the drugs they're going to be doing. You know, their kids all sniff markers. And you know they.
I stiff markers. They smell pretty good. But you just know there's some point like, oh wow, she's she never had somebody love her in her life, and now she has to resort to rubbing her vaginals on the pole.
Her vaginals.
Her vaginals, folks, on a pole. It's just like it's sad, and I hate the fake like, oh, she's so empowered.
No, she's not.
Crowd.
She's useless.
She's
probably
she
cheating
could
on her
be
taxes.
useful if she did. She had a better outlook on life.
No, they like it. They like being whores.
No, I'm saying, but that's what I get sad about because they're being pathetic. It's a pathetic lifestyle.
Yeah,
to
they're
have.
women.
No, not just women. They're just, but anybody that male strippers, female strippers, like it's
Well, I think the male ones are actually pretty empowered.
really.
Yeah,
Why is that?
because they're men.
Dipping trails?
Yeah, they're men. No, I'm actually queer.
No, that we're men. We can't do anything.
I like the helicopter.
That
The
was a
helicopter
disgusting
dick. Yeah,
sound.
yeah, and then Kobe's dead. I'm going to do the helicopter dick, and then I'm going to kill Kobe Bryant.
Yep.
That's what God was doing. That's when he went down.
Those are called the Otis high spots right there.
Kobe in the ground. I like it. I'm glad.
The same way Evel Knievel does a wheelie, Otis talks about Kobe's death.
All right. Well, go ahead, Luke. Go ahead. Talk about something more important.
I don't have anything.
All right. Well, when Shaq dies, I hope he's in a hot air balloon. I hope he hits the ocean.
I hope Shaq lives forever.
Yeah, I like Shaq. I like Charles Barkley.
Oh, Barkley's my favorite. I love Barkley.
Yeah, I hope I hope Steve Nash dies
I don't hope
very
Steve Nash
peacefully.
dies at all.
No, I'm saying when he does. You know we're all going to die one day, Luke.
Yeah, I know that, but
Luke, you're running from your mortality.
no, I'm not running from it. It's not nice to say I hope someone dies.
Well, no, I mean when he dies, I hope he dies peacefully, surrounded by
See,
family.
Okay, I agree.
Steve Nash, I was always going to say something nice about Steve Nash. Now, you know who I
Are
hope
you a Dirk fan?
love Dirk.
Okay.
Matt
Barnes?
Not a Matt Barnes and former NBA player coming at me on Instagram today.
Yeah, what did he say? What did you commented? What was
because
the post?
he put up a post. It's him.
All That Smoke Productions.
Yeah, all that's him, Steven Jackson, Rachel Nichols, who got her ass torn apart by Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Do you ever hear that story?
I remember hearing it.
And they were in the bubble in Disney.
Yeah.
They were having sex. And Jimmy said, I was dribbling a basketball. That's what the noise was in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler forgot how to dribble a basketball. He was slamming white cheeks. Boogie Cousins was there. Who else? And I commented, I hate all these people.
Yeah.
And he wrote, I'm sorry, you're a lousy comedian. Go and come clean the toilets at the studio. And I wrote back to him, I'm glad that got to you.
Yeah. And I would say cleaning the toilets at All That Smoke Productions pays more than being a video assistant for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
At least the same.
Oh, there goes a Luke High spot.
There we go. Yeah,
Jeff
yeah.
Hardy.
Yep.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy's on the pills again. Shocking.
But
And there's Luke with the Eagles.
yes, and he deleted the comment. Is what? Yeah. No, he didn't.
No,
I
it's
looked
still
at,
there.
I looked at it. I thought he deleted it.
No, it's still there.
But it comes with a thing. I remember I was watching something on TikTok, and there was a guy who was saying like, I remember, it's one of these like white dudes with just a mustache that just talks about sports, and he's an analytics guy, and he goes, oh, I remember hearing that team building does not win your Super Bowl or something stupid like that, and I was just saying it. I just commented, shut the fuck up, because it was annoying, and he responds, he goes, yeah, well, he said something like, oh, well, you don't shut the fuck up. I'm like thinking like, Yeah, but you didn't like own me.
Yeah.
Because you have like 2 million followers.
Yeah.
I have not even 100. My comment got no likes, and you still respond to my comment.
Well, he's pathetic, is what he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always like when that happens. I like to know I got to somebody. I like to know. I hope I ruined his day. Your ego is fragile if you played in the league for as long as he did. He played for a while. He was never great, but he was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you care what you said?
Because he's a little pussy. That's why.
I know. It's you guy who he played Griffin and Paul.
Who?
Griffin and Chris Paul.
Yeah.
And like they were a great team.
J.J. Redick.
J.J. Redick was on that team.
DeAndre Jordan.
Yep.
Listen, there's a reason why the name Jordan is synonymous with basketball. DeAndre.
Of course.
No, he's obese.
And Otis Timlin comment got to him.
Yeah. Well, of course it did. I'm Otis Timlin. I'm a bigger deal. Who do you think, if I live out my life to term, who do you think will have a more productive next 30 years? Me or Matt Barnes?
Well, next 30 years, you'll be dead in 7. So
Right. I'm saying no. If I lived a term.
You think you?
If I couldn't die, if I lived out my life, I'd be way more successful than him.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, Matt Barnes is a piece of shit. No, I like Josh, and I like the we jabbing at each other. He's a good guy, I bet.
Matt Barnes?
No, he's not. So yeah, what else is going on in the sports world? The basketball was just at the All-Star game. I don't watch it. They scored in the 200s.
Yeah.
Like 211, I think it was, or something. Unwatchable shit. And I don't.
Is that when they drafted? Is that when like they do like the Kevin Durant, LeBron drafted team? Is that
yeah,
that
but
game?
now it's back to East-West.
Oh.
I like East-West better.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the one time Dirk shot like a half court like 3 one year. I think it was like 2018 or 19. I forget when, but it was cool to watch.
I think he was done by then. Dirk
when I was in college. He's in one of those.
Oh,
All-Star
it's probably
games.
16 because he retired the same.
No,
he was after
college.
that. You're right. I'm sorry. I was thinking of Garnett, Duncan, and Kobe all retired the same year. Dirk hung on another year or two. Because he played with Luka.
Do you know the last team Paul Pierce played for?
Who was it? Clippers?
The Clippers.
Yeah. He's a scrub too. He was another one on that all smoke
hate
meet
him.
him. I hate Paul Pierce. I just like that he fucks strippers.
I hate Paul Pierce. I hate Kevin Garnett at all. I can't stand him.
Garnett just would he just thought he cursed at everybody and he thought he was cool.
I know. He won 1 finals. And I'm not a LeBron fan.
No, he's a China shell.
But when they were talking they were talking about they did a documentary I think on the 08 Celtics when they beat LeBron in the playoffs, I think. I don't know much about basketball, but
I can't remember if they beat them that year. I think they did. Yeah, I don't know. I
Well,
remember the next year the Magic beat LeBron, and that sent him to the Heat. But I think the Celtics did. Yeah, and then the next year Kevin Garnett got hurt because they were probably going to win it.
They were talking about the Celtics, and they go, Kevin goes, we were going to come out fearless because we didn't fear LeBron. We weren't scared of LeBron. We were going to buy LeBron. It's like, okay, so Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Rajon Rondo.
Ray Allen.
It's like
Rondo was there too. Big perk.
It's like, okay, you're talking about one. It's 5 against 1.
Yeah.
You're missing out on Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade and
yeah. If they had it, everybody would rather take LeBron than Kevin Garnett. They get angry about that because Garnett's one of the best players ever.
Yeah.
So how many times in his life has he been second fiddle to anybody?
Mm-hmm. Right.
If he didn't play in Minnesota for so long, he probably would have another one.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I hope he dies.
How? He hope he dies what? How? When he dies?
I hope he dies behind a dumpster sucking off a transvestite hooker.
Why is that?
Because Kevin Garnett, he said anything's possible, so I want it to happen.
All right. There you go. That's a little bit of positive spin on that.
Yeah, he said anything's possible, so why don't you go do that, Kevin?
Is that when he won the finals? Oh, yeah, I remember that.
He screamed it, and then they put it in I'm on a boat, the lyric, like Kevin Garnett, anything is possible.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then it's crazy how that Magic team beat the Heat the next. I mean, that's crazy.
The Cavs, they beat the Cavs. Oh, the Mavericks.
The Magic.
The Magic beat the Cavs in LeBron's last year.
Oh, okay.
And then the Mavericks beat the.
I was all confused.
Beat the Heat. Yeah, because J.J. Barea, a white fiend, bro.
And who beat the Magic in the finals? The Lakers?
Yeah, the Nate show.
Oh, yeah.
They were in Game 4. It was really bad. They were up, I think, by 2. With the ball at the free throw line with like 10 seconds left, and they missed both of them, and the Lakers won. Terrible. Dwight Howard's a fucking scrub in terms when compared to other superstars. He's a scrub. He didn't have the temperament.
Yeah, he was. it was crazy. He was the biggest star, and that's. I mean, it's crazy. I still can't believe that Magic team went to the finals. Looking back,
Jameer Nelson was pretty good.
yeah.
Rookie J.J. Redick, Hito Turgaloo is good.
Turgaloo, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. He's right now he's probably getting him run over by a tank with Vlad Putin on it. Yeah. What? And who else? Rashard Lewis was on that team, I think. Torque Construction Noise Lewis was on that team too.
Noise Lewis.
That's from the
Oh,
Lewis. You know, there's a lawyer in my around my home area that's named Lewis.
Lewis.
Lewith.
Oh my God.
And they just did it to make fun of lisps.
Action, flaxen, waxen, paxen. San Diego State University. I'm one of the rare guys that I like Key and Peele more than like Chappelle's show.
Well, I know, because it was on for you. Chappelle's show was too.
Right.
Even for me, it was too early. I watched it after it was over, but
yeah, Mad TV had some pretty good sketches. I never was in an SNL at all.
I was in SNL for a while. I liked it a lot.
What's your favorite SNL sketch?
Well, none of them age well.
No.
I'm talking about when I was 13, 14. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
Similar to the Lonely
Island. Oh, it's funny when we were 13.
Yeah,
14.
all right. Well, as an adult, no, I don't like it.
No,
but,
of course.
The Sandler stuff was funny.
Oh yeah.
Oh, da, da. Oh,
That's a great Sandler impression.
I don't know. I don't remember. Trump. And then here's Chris Farley.
Oh.
That was me tapping my arm, getting ready to put the heroin in, because I'm Chris Farley, the rare obese heroin addict. Give it up for that, folks.
Oh yeah. That's the one.
Did you ever see his death photos?
Yeah, I see it all the time.
Oh, I love the foam.
Yeah.
It's like a lane.
Like a caramel frap. What he was taking Speedball. That was a mixture of heroin and coke.
Yeah.
What a way to go out.
Yeah, that's what killed Brent Midland, the organist from the Dead. Speedball.
I don't know who that is. Oh, the Organist from the Dead, yeah.
Steve Kane, a great friend of ours, had a great line. A few months before he died, he had a song on an album called I Will Take You Home, about his kids, about how much he loves them. And then Steve said, and then a few months later, he got a bad speedball and died. And it's crazy because he did love his kids so much. It's weird to think he loved heroin and cocaine even more. Because he had to know that, like, if you're doing speedballs, you might die. So you have to pick between your kids and a speedball as much, because he didn't write a song called I Love Speedballs. He wrote he just kept going. And it was,
Speaking of, I was thinking of death. I was thinking about Anthony Bourdain. Me and Jimmy were out to eat one day and we were talking about Anthony Bourdain.
I liked him.
I liked him too. His famous last words were, "Man, I get to eat this Kobe beef burger in Japan and get paid $8 million for it. Well, time to kill myself." How the hell does he kill? I don't know how he kills.
He's depressed. He has a chemical
depressed
imbalance.
how?
He has a chemical imbalance in his brain.
Get it fixed then. What the fuck?
You can't get it. That's what you take meds for, but it doesn't work all the time.
I don't know if I believe that. I hate to be fucking crazy scientist guy.
No, go on.
I just feel like you just like when I get mental health stuff. I think I get it. I don't know, but I think what I do is like I just got to like do something that like make my life more organized.
Well, yeah, some people don't help themselves with it, but it's like, well, I was thinking the other day I saw this guy in a wheelchair, and I said, like, just walk.
No, not what, not. It's not the same thing.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not.
If you're born like that, you're born like that. These people who are born like, I want to use an example here, but I don't want. If there were people in my life that I could just go up to and say, think, just think.
That's not the same thing as depression, though.
It is. It is.
I don't know. I don't know.
They have the chemical. If you're like way off the handle, it's like look at our friend who I'm talking about. Think. I take
a mental note because
you're gonna tell me that's not the same as that guy is a fucking lunatic.
I just feel like there's ways like if
there is nothing he can do other than medicate himself.
I'm saying like if they can make medication. How come this has been my whole thing about like SSRIs and stuff like that? If they have medication for it, how do they like? There has to be some type of natural way to get that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you got to think also that the medication they're given for it's just based off what people have been able to figure out. Like you think about this, 150 years ago, people were biting down on blocks in the Civil War, getting amputations. That was the anesthesia. So, and like you think about the way society is, and it's just like we're still in a very primitive era. I think we just like to think we're evolved because we're, we have planes and cars.
You
and
said
everything.
it smells like markers before. You said that he smells markers. I smell markers now. Do you smell that?
In here?
Yeah.
No.
I might be dying or something. Then I have no idea what's going on. I smell like markers now.
Oh my God.
It's not the microphone. I smell markers. I have no idea what that is. But speaking of this,
We'll sniff a few later.
all right, let's do it.
Kill
Let's
some
do it.
brain cells.
But yeah, I just think like when I get like all in my head about like death and stuff like that, like honestly, I feel like it's just gonna sound so like inappropriate, but like all I do is like if I feel like all cluttered in my head, like I'll clean my room, I'll clean the kitchen, I'll clean full
well, some
stuff.
people do that. Some people buy a gun.
Real well, don't buy a gun.
They want, but you think about life and its futility. It's a sad thing. Like you think about this, we're going to be having these same issues we're having now the rest of our lives. Like, and you think we're just going to get older, we're going to get less mobile, our bodies are going to deteriorate. Once you get over 50, what's there to fucking live for? What's there to live for now? But once you get over 50, it's really good because it's only going to get worse.
Well,
you can watch your kids grow up, but even then,
physically, yeah, it is going to get worse.
Well, mentally, you're right. Joe Biden's in great shape. Look at him.
Well, it depends because some families have dementia that run in their lives. Some other people don't. That's always a big fear.
All right.
though.
So, do you want to be your mind? If I was physically decrepit, I would rather my mind be gone.
Yeah.
Imagine sitting there completely aware.
That would suck.
Yeah. All right.
But there's a chance that might not happen.
It happens to all of us at the end.
Well, some guys are like 90, 91. They still walk around.
Right, and then they die.
Yeah. Everything dies.
You're goddamn right it does. And
I don't understand your point, though. I'm confused.
I'm saying that, like, once you get older, like, what's there to live? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, once you're 98, yeah.
Some people, what happens when you clean your room and you're still depressed?
Well, go for exercise. Eat healthy.
I'm going to bring this up to you the next time you're moping.
All right, go ahead. But like again,
You're triggered. You're triggered.
No, I'm not triggered. I'm trying to say my point. It's like a lot of people I've seen in my life that have depressive stuff, they've caused all their depression. And from my experience, not all, but most.
Yeah, they're
of them.
pussies.
Yeah, that's fair to say that.
Fuck them. I don't care.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I was just being Hitler's secretary.
But I was saying, I was saying, like, I'm just saying my experience is when I get all like depressive and like mopey, I have to like clean my room, clean the kitchen.
All right. Well, then start having some seminars.
I mean, hey.
Well, why do you put your sense of self-worth in whether or not the kitchen's clean?
I think you have lower self-worth if you keep it dirty for a prolonged period of time.
See, I like to think that I clean up too. I'm no slob.
I'm not saying you didn't.
But I'm telling that for the listeners. But like I like to think that I'm still going to be the same person no matter whether the kitchen's clean or not. Like if I go out and shoot somebody in the head today.
I'm not saying like it would change you. I say from my experience.
Right. No, it makes you feel better. And the exercise, you get the endorphins going. It does. That's scientifically proven to be true as well.
Yeah.
So it is right.
What the fuck? You were shitting on my point.
No, I'm saying it's a combination of the two. People get
okay. It's more of okay. So we're not like it's the answer's more in the middle.
I'm just trying to get you going. No, a lot of these people they just fucking sit around.
Yeah.
We know a guy, 30, lives at home.
Okay, wait. I don't want to.
He used to have a really bad Instagram that we would look at all the time. Gotta bleep that though. He's a nice guy.
Why?
No, you gotta bleep that. He'll get angry.
Really?
Yeah.
What there's no way he listens.
No, but one day he will, and then he'll get all hurt. Then he'll off himself. He's the type that would off himself and implicate you in the note.
Oh, good. Well, then keep now. I'll censor.
This guy, he's 30 years old, lives at home. He had a job once 10 years ago. Doesn't do it. He wants to be a streamer. Yeah, I just pissed down my leg. I'm a better streamer than he is. And he does himself no favors. He's obese. He won't take any steps to make his life better. He only wants to talk about the goddamn Disney Plus shows.
Oh,
it's his fault. He's depressed, but he doesn't do anything to help himself.
I have a family member who's like morbidly obese. House is a shithole. One time I slept over their house and I
host a show with Rob.
No. They're not in comedy. But I slept over their house one time, and I woke up and my ear was eaten by I had fleas I have flea bites all over my ear.
In your pelt?
In my ear.
Oh, and this was your Did you get someone to come pick them out? And
No. This is the White family.
oh,
And
well, that's because they had you sleeping in that doghouse.
well, yeah, the house was a shithole.
No, they let you in the house.
Hoarders and all that stuff. Like they were hoarders.
Disgusting.
It's disgusting. It's like, and they're all depressed. And it's like, yeah, maybe if you would just start like cleaning your fucking house and like getting your life in order and get jobs, maybe you won't be depressed. Right? Is that wrong to think that?
No,
yeah,
I agree.
Get a fucking job and get a fucking vacuum. And I can't talk. I don't vacuum. But
Luke, I was telling the minorities down at the bread line about this.
They're not depressed though. This minority, I don't think they are.
They're depressed. They
No,
they go home and beat their women.
Which one? The men?
Yeah. The women are just stupid women. They don't know anything. You could go like this to them, and they're distracted.
Mexican women?
No, any women.
I think mostly Mexican women are the rudest people I ever met in my life.
I like Mexican women. I like the way they
make great pastries.
grow unibrows.
Like Frida. Frida.
That old bitch. Go figure, an ugly Mexican woman.
Every time that I've walked into the door at Wawa's because I thought a Mexican woman was going to hold the door open for me, and they don't do it.
Mm.
They don't teach manners in Mexico.
Well, look at they just break in. They're breaking into our country. No one gives a shit about it. That barbed wire stuff is ridiculous. They have to take down the barbed wire.
Yeah.
Don't crawl over it.
Yeah. I mean, hey, listen. Like, exactly.
It's the same stuff as our dipshit landlord with the homeless person.
Yeah.
It's they don't care because it's not them. But if I went, I'm serious. If I knew where they lived, I'd go and stay on. If the guy came back, I would go sleep on their porch.
Yeah.
Just to do it. Just to see the look on their fat faces.
There's still no locks on those doors.
No, none. This is a pathetic place to live. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's it's a sad time to be alive.
Well, I mean, for especially for the economy wise. Yeah,
the economy blows. Everything's so fucking expensive.
I know. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But I mean, at social media, I can't stand. I wish that's the one thing I hate about these. The biggest thing I hate about this modern era is social media.
Yep, me too. Ruins everything.
But I'm trying to think. There's every era before this one was better.
Much better.
The last time.
Well, not for us.
I think 2010, 2000s, 90s, 80s, 70s, good.
70s?
80s, 90s, 2020. Okay.
In the 80s is when they really needed to stop bitching.
Yeah. But
and I don't give a shit about Rodney King.
No. Well,
a lot of people think he died in the car, like with the cops.
I thought he did for a while.
No, he went on to live a very fruitful life, and he didn't die in a way as stereotypical as being beaten to death by the police. Okay, he lived long enough to overdose on crack and drown in someone else's pool.
Was it a pool or a hot tub?
Oh yeah, it was a jacuzzi.
It was a jacuzzi.
No, that was Matt Perry in the jacuzzi. This was a pool.
Okay, who was there was a black hockey player that died drowning.
Ray Emery. He jumped off a boat.
Yeah.
I saw that guy play dozens of times.
Yeah, he was good. I think.
He's all right.
All right.
He was a starter for a Stanley Cup losing team in 2007.
Was he the Ottawa Senators?
Yeah, they lost to the Ducks.
He won one with the Blackhawks, right?
He might have. Yeah, as a backup. I guess he did.
That's a little bit of Lukey trivia.
Behind Corey Crawford.
Yeah. Well, that's the most hockey knowledge I know is about Ray Emery. And he died.
God bless him, though.
God bless.
He
God bless
he couldn't
Ray
breathe
Emery,
either.
folks. Yeah. Ray Emery died.
Yeah, he did.
Wayne Simmons still living.
Yeah, I'm not a Wayne Simmons fan at all.
Who's the PK Subban? I think
he's great. He's great. He's a great. He does the TV shows, the talking head shows. He's really good at it.
He's really good on that. Yes. Wayne, you can't do that with. He has no front teeth.
Wayne was a dirty player.
Was he?
Oh, I'd go to my grave saying that. Wayne Simmons, dirty player.
He played for the
Flyers,
and he played for the
Leafs
and the Predators, I think.
Yeah, he was mainly a Flyer. A lot of these guys, when they're on a team for a while, once they get off that team, the people think well, why'd they get rid of this guy?
Exactly. Yeah.
And a lot of we get tricked into thinking all these guys can go till their late 30s. Sometimes 32, they're done. Even good players.
Well, I think it probably takes the most toll on your body as a sport is hockey.
I would say so.
It's football on ice.
Yeah. And you play 82 games
it's
instead
insane.
of 6. The football players, I really think, are pussies with how much they complain.
I know.
Whiners. Flex your cock. Well, let's see it.
Max Crosby got tore.
Max Crosby's a pain in the ass.
He tore his UCL, and he got surgery after the season. He tore it week 10, and he got surgery after the season was over. It's how about you get it when you actually tear it? Get it when you actually
because
tear
they had to make the playoffs. They had to go on that Antonio Pierce run.
Of course, yeah, with Aiden McConnell.
I love when you said, well, if Antonio Pierce, did I say Adrian? I had to say Antonio. If Antonio Pierce isn't the coach, I'm gonna ask for a trade. It's like, well, maybe they'll only win 7 games next year, 6 games next year instead of 7. Piece of shit. Max Crosby should go blow someone. He's
I can't stand.
dumbass.
He has the worst tattoos
Yep,
I've ever
hate
seen.
him. Hate Chris Long. I hate all those tattooed assholes.
Chris Long, I don't like either.
No, Chris Long just sucks the dick of the fucking CNN types.
I like Kyle Long. His brother's cool.
What does he do?
The old lineman. He was the old lineman for the Bears.
I don't know him.
All right, let's take another white boy. I can't. Taylor Lewan. I can't. I've always hated Taylor Lewan.
I love Taylor Lewan.
Hate him.
He went to Michigan.
Ugh. Not Michigan. I just hate Taylor Lewan. Will Compton. I never even seen him play. I don't think. He was on the Redskins.
I know him. Yeah, Will Compton, the white with tattoos.
Yeah, I don't really know anything about him.
Well, he matters, I guess.
Whites with. Are you just thinking white guys with tattoos in the NFL?
God, I hate talking about white guys should not have tattoos.
Rogers has tattoos. He got his first tattoo when he was like 39.
Where at? He's like Jericho.
I think it's on his like forearm.
Yeah, he's gonna go down a weird path once he retires.
He might die. He might be trans.
Stop it. We're not talking about this, or I'm leaving the show.
No,
we can't. You can't call Aaron Rodgers trans. Stop it.
I gotta look up the tattoo now. I'm curious to see what it is. It's so.
Maybe Kurt Angle's trans.
No, he's not. He's bald. This is Aaron. Come on, this tattoo screams lesbian.
Well, let's see it. Show the people.
Lesbian textbook. I mean, look. Yeah. We're going to bring it up, folks.
Lesbian dance
Comment
studies. Why? And just because he was wearing that thong in that game when he got sacked a few years ago?
Who, Aaron?
Yeah.
He wore thong?
Yeah.
I didn't even know about that.
Aaron's a little sweet.
He is a little sweet, yeah. I got to look up the I didn't see that. He dated Danica Patrick. I mean.
She's hot. Google Aaron Rodgers thong so that's in your Google history.
I will. I'm looking it up now.
I think he looks hot, to be honest with you. Look at that.
Is that it right there? Against
Yep.
the lines? I think is that just a jock strap?
Maybe. Or maybe that's what he wants you to think.
Maybe. I don't know. I think it's just a jock strap.
Well, maybe the vaccine had turned him straight.
Maybe he should get it.
No, Aaron is not good.
He went on that darkness retreat too.
Yeah, that's what I call driving through Kensington.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is his tattoo. Did you ever see this?
Oh,
it's very gay.
That's as lame as any other tattoo. These losers get these tattoos. They think they're so cool. It's just like I look at every tattoo the way people look at face tattoos.
That tattoo is gay.
So is any tattoo.
No, but look at this one. It has some like Earth longitude latitude thing. Then it has the eye.
I know a guy who got a tattoo of a compass because he's always looking for direction.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, okay.
That's pretty
These
bad.
idiots get these tattoos and they think they're so witty.
This one's bad, dude.
That's not that bad.
The 2 lions and the fucking the sea and that's gay. That's pretty bad.
I think I look at that the same I look at any tattoo. It's as bad as a barbed wire.
Dude, if a Philly comic got that and had it on the, you call them losers.
They all have tattoos like that.
I know.
They all have dumbass tattoos like that. Philly comedy is full of losers, dweebs.
I think all scenes are the Phillies are really bad.
Yeah, they just have people who are it's obvious, it permeates through their existence that they've never been accepted, that their dads don't like them, that like they're beta males and they just want to be accepted by anyone, and yet they'll all undercut any of their people there.
Right.
And then there's fat women. Those are the 2 groups: fat pig women, and a bunch of 4.5 out of 10 women who think they're bad because they're comedy 7s. And it's like these people blow. These people are pathetic. But the tattoo guys are bad.
Everybody's backhanded. They always talk behind your back. It's like, okay, this was okay when I was 14.
Yeah, I mean, you look at our friend J.D. Patrick. You look at his tattoos. They're kind of homo-ish.
Oh, I mean, all tattoos are.
I love JD.
Most tattoos. We
I
love
love
JD.
JD. He's a great. I just said that to get a little pop.
There's so many like just fucking people that are just like there's so much backstabbing and behind the back talking.
Black stabbing. I go for that. Oh man, I stabbed him right in the black.
There we go.
So what else we got looking ahead? I'm hosting the Bar 13 tomorrow night. Fenris, 15 years in comedy. He's having a thing. He's playing one of his songs 15 times in a row. I'm going to be hosting with the great Andrea Fenton. I'm going to wear a black hoodie, too, and stick it to her.
Just wear a white one.
Yeah.
With a sheet.
Yeah. But the pointy-headed ghost.
So everybody's talking. I mean, you can't buy a Confederate flag anymore, but I always thought the Confederate flag looked really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
It's awesome. It used to be my phone background when I was in middle school.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I actually think they're a bunch of losers. I'm glad the North won. I think Robert E. Lee was a big bitch.
Really?
I think
Why
Jefferson Davis was a homo.
Why is that?
They're first of all, Richmond, Virginia. Who the hell wants to go there?
It's actually not a bad area. I was there for a school field trip. It had lots of good food.
I didn't like it.
Nice atmosphere. You went there. You didn't like it?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
That's fair.
No, I was a slave. No, that's what I don't like. The enslaving people. You can't do that. I'm no Barack Obama, okay? I don't go for that going on in the Middle East.
Right.
But no, I mean, I think slavery is wrong. I like passive aggressive racism. I don't like slavery.
I agree.
You can't be out whipping Jamie Foxx's wife.
No.
If I show up and whip Kerry Washington, that's going to be an enormous scandal.
Exactly.
It's a Kanye lyric. But
what song was that from?
what's the one? It's the one on that I love your titties because they prove I can focus on two things at once. What's the name of that one?
What the hell is it? Is that the
Who cares? He's a loser too.
He is a loser.
Other than being anti-Semitic.
I like his music, but he is just like.
I don't like his music. But I don't like the genre.
I like his music a lot. The older stuff more, but he's just another guy like he's. Just
I like a few.
He's just a bipolar guy who thinks he's a genius when he's really 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 good. He's great. Okay, he's fantastic, but he thinks he's the greatest of all time, and it's like, all right, how about take a chill pill, pal.
Who's a better rapper than him?
There's lots of better rappers than him.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
he's big.
He's a great producer.
He's one of the best producers, but he thinks he's like.
Yeah, he's an idiot. He's a dipshit.
He's running for president. It's like, all right.
Egotistical. He's
egotistical.
He's negrotistical.
Negrotistical.
And
yes.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of him. I could listen to a few of the songs. I find him annoying. I like that he sticks it to Taylor. Like if they ever gotten a few, she'll date him one day.
No.
She's an idiot.
Has she ever dated a black guy before?
No, that's what I'm getting at. She'll never date a black person. She does not like black people.
She's dating a black girl.
She's dating a wig right now.
She's dating a black guy right now.
Yeah.
Did you crack her neck?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you like that?
I thought you heard they pulled a nerve or something.
No. I've become a cracker.
I've been doing that all the time.
This is horrible.
Yeah. She's dating a black guy now. It's Travis Kelce.
Yeah, an absolute wig.
They call the kids go to the barbershop and they ask for the Travis Kelce haircut. Yeah. Also known as a fade. But it's okay.
Yeah, when he runs those at the goal line and he's got them in his hair. I'm glad Jackson Mahomes is. I like Taylor more than Jackson Mahomes.
I like anything more than Jackson Mahomes.
Yeah, Jackson Mahomes.
I like Adolf Hitler more than Jackson Mahomes.
Well, come on now. That's like saying I don't know. I don't know about that.
That's like saying I like soup more than salad.
Woo! But no, we love these guys, folks. Narayan.
Yeah, I think Jackson might be the most annoying celebrity family member of all time. It might be.
Well, I don't know. I love Jake, but you're pretty annoying. Not kidding. You're gonna be a celebrity. Oh. You already are a local one.
I'm a local, yeah.
You are. You're a local celebrity. You're a celebrity.
A celebrity, yeah.
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 So am I. I'm Otis Timlin, baby. But yeah, you're gonna be famous, man. I mean, I'm not saying you're like Gary Sharp or something. I mean, I'm no Sherry Sharp Jr.
I'm no Larry Dole Sr., of course not. A friend of the show.
Yeah. But yeah, you're gonna be famous, man. You're gonna be everywhere.
What crime I got to commit to do that?
Well, it's gonna come out that after I shoot up a place,
yeah,
that you actually are gay.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Like Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah.
After you die, he's gay.
Yeah, I bet he wasn't even gay, and they just say that.
They just say that. He
Yeah.
can't defend himself.
Yeah. I'm glad Aaron Hernandez is dead. He seemed like a piece of shit.
He was crazy. It's crazy to see this. There's this murderer psychopath on the Patriots, and he never won a Super Bowl, did he?
I don't think he did.
No.
It's a shame.
That's a shame. That
Him, Tebow, and my favorite Riley Cooper were all at Florida together.
Yeah, it's a shame that those Patriots didn't win with Moss or Hernandez.
Oh, I love Randy Moss.
Love him.
Love
Fantastic.
him. Yeah, he is a.
He got mad at John Gruden's emails.
Yeah, he was
cried
crying.
at it.
Yeah, but he's a pussy
But then,
now.
like 10 years before that, he saw the fan wearing blackface as Randy Moss, and he took a picture with him.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's like,
There's nothing wrong with blackface.
He's just trying to roll heads.
He's trying to
Roll heads. Yeah, Randy Moss is fantastic. It sucks. I think that pass Brady threw to him in the Super Bowl against the Giants that he dropped, or it wasn't dropped, but it was like it was hard to catch. I think that was the longest pass in NFL history. I think.
Really, I don't know.
I could be
that.
wrong about that. I could be wrong.
Well, I hope you're right.
So do I.
Yeah. Are you more a Brady or Manning guy? I love them both.
I'm more of a Brady guy now.
At the time, it was more fun to root for Manning.
Would you root for Manning over Brady?
When I was young. Part of the fun is when they're at the peak of their powers, you root for them to lose.
Yeah. I mean, Manning, he only won 2. Brady won 7. Right now.
Yeah, but you can't say he only won 2. Brady just won so many that it's ridiculous.
I know, but Brady's a better quarterback than Peyton Manning is.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. But I mean, I do like Manning a lot.
Yeah, he's top 5, I'd say.
Yeah.
I think the 5 right now, Brady, Mahomes, Montana. Then it gets murky. Like you could go a lot of different ways. I don't think Elway. He won at the end, but he had a stacked team. Honestly, I would take Rodgers next if I had to pick anybody. But I sound like a homer saying that, so we'll just disregard him for a minute. I guess it's Marino. But I take Peyton over Marino too.
Yeah, Favre's at least top 8.
Favre? Yeah, he's up there too.
Yeah.
He's a lot like Josh Allen, making the mistakes all the time.
Yeah.
But Favre was a pillhead, which I loved.
We love Brett Favre.
Oh, Brett Favre is a pillhead and a racist, folks, and we love him.
Yeah, I mean, I just like that he always always kept throwing. I always liked that as a quarterback.
Yo, my bull just keeps shooting, bro.
He keeps shooting.
He ain't never stopped. all my shit.
He had a dick pic controversy.
Yeah, well, his wife was getting cancer treatment.
Boo-hoo,
they chopped off her tits.
You know who else? Oh, sorry. You know who else did that? A WWE wrestler did that, cheated on his wife while Batista. Barista.
Yeah.
I take a picture of my flaccid penis. While my wife gets chemotherapy, I fuck alone.
What a prick.
He's a I cannot stand Batista.
I never liked him that much as a wrestler either. Like he was good, but he's not on the level of Cena.
I always rooted for Batista. I rooted for Batista to beat Undertaker at WrestleMania 23.
Why?
I liked Batista. I cried when he lost against Undertaker.
Oh my God.
I was like, well, I was fucking 7 or 6.
I cried.
I did. I was 6 years old. I was in first grade.
Batista, no! The Undertaker, no!
Or was it WrestleMania or was it
It was 23 WrestleMania. 23.
No, it might have been something where they. Oh no, I think Batista speared him off the stage, and the shit fell on top of him.
But Luke, how could he kill a dead man?
I know, but I thought Batista was hurt too, so I cried. But then John Cena beat Michaels in the main event, which I liked.
That was a good match.
Oh yeah,
that was a good Mania.
They should have done.
And the biggest win was our guy,
Donnie T, folks.
No, I'm talking about
Bobby
Lashley and
we
Donald
love
Trump.
Bobby, folks. Yeah.
And
that was a great Mania.
My brother and I do this. Remember when Vince did this with his head?
Yeah.
My brother and I do that to each other. I'm not gay,
but I have a piece of cake.
Yeah.
I'm not gay, but I have a piece of cake.
Oh my God! What time are we at?
We're at 50.
All right, we got to do our movie now. I only asked that because I got to think up a movie. I'm having a great time. This pod could go on for 3 hours. We're in stride.
Oh yeah. I was watching. Dunbar sent me a list of recommended movies, and I watched one yesterday called Wind River. It was really good.
Who was in it?
Who's in that?
Yeah, I never heard
Jeremy
of it.
Renner and who the fuck's the guy's name? The guy that played Punisher that was in The Walking Dead, John Barenthal.
Oh, when's this from?
This is from I think it was from 2018.
Oh, I never saw it.
It was about like a missing girl that was in
Oh,
Wyoming.
boo-hoo.
Yeah, it was in Wyoming. They found it. They found it like frozen in a reservoir, an Indian reservoir. And,
Let it go.
They sent over an FBI agent, one of the Olsons. I forget her name.
Elizabeth?
I think so.
Yeah, that's not one of the twins, though. She's the most popular one now. Elizabeth Olsen, the one who's in
Yeah.
the Marvel stuff?
Yes.
She is fucking hot. She gets naked on screen sometimes. She was naked in a movie last year, I remember seeing
Yeah, she was, again, girls missing in the middle of the snowy Wyoming, you send over a woman.
Yeah, that'll get them.
That,
At least the buffalo will be fed. Did you ever see the movie Old Boy with her
No.
and Josh Brolin?
no.
Josh Brolin fucks her in this movie Old Boy, and then he's like 20 years older than her,
Yeah.
and then it's revealed at the end that she was his daughter, his long lost daughter.
That's nice.
No, it isn't. They'll make something like that and they'll act like it's normal. Then we'll.
I know. That's the whole thing I have. They always do this to fucking depraved, dumb, disgusting shit.
Yeah, well, that's
in a
why this week's
movie.
movie is going to be Old Boy, and it's going to be unchanged. Only they'll get a round of applause.
It's like, what the fuck? Like, and we had the man have sex with the girl, but it turns out that she's his daughter.
Oh, wow!
It's like, this is horrible. This is not good.
But no, let's do a real one. For those, if we have new listeners this week, we have we usually do around the end of the show segment. If they made this movie today, all right, and it's 2024 now, so we can do this with 2023 movies. If they made Oppenheimer today, it would be all white people who got nuked by black women, black lesbians would nuke white people, and
Yeah.
they'd get applauded for it. They'd show some like blue-haired woman laughing at some blue-eyed kid melting away from radiation,
Yep.
and they'd be like, "That's what you get for having great grandparents who could have owned slaves if they had the money." You know, most people who had slaves had one,
Yeah.
because like these big plantations, that was just like the rich.
Yeah.
So the same shit is going on now. It's just in other countries.
Yeah.
The Nike, like whoever would own the equivalent of Nike
It's
today.
it's horrible.
It's the same shit. It's kids building your fucking shit. But back then, like the upper middle class families, they'd get like one slave, and the majority of people couldn't afford them. That doesn't mean it's right. But like, let's stop acting like it was every random guy walking down the street. Now they would have if they could have, and they certainly said their share of N-words, but who hasn't? And but it's the rich. The rich are the ones who do everything to us. That's why some of these people need to be hanged. They need to be taken to the town square. They need to be held upside down. They need to be beaten like Mussolini until they're dead.
I know. Like, they have the kids. There was a huge thing on Twitter where they said like they use black kids as alligator bait, and they use like little black babies as alligator bait to catch alligators.
Yeah.
And they proven like the people on Twitter did research. They found out it wasn't true. There's no proof of that ever happening.
Yeah, well, that's why they got rid of the Florida. You know, the Gators used to.
Yeah.
The Florida Gators used to do their. They're not allowed to do that anymore, because of gator bait. They thought it was offensive to black people. Like the school doesn't show.
Are you
that.
serious?
Yeah. Like, I guess
Really?
people still do it, but they aren't allowed to show the graphics of it now. Yeah, it's pathetic.
I can't believe that. That's insane.
Pathetic.
That is
Pathetic.
insane. That is really insane.
Well, listen, the facts don't care about your
Your
feelings,
feelings.
Luke. The blacks don't care about your feelings. Oh man, the blacks don't care about your property.
When was it? When did they change that?
A couple years ago.
Really?
It's a pussified world, man. It's a sick world. You're not allowed to do anything anymore.
I know.
I just want to be able to go
no
out
more
and be
Redskins.
violent.
I love the Redskins.
Oh, I know.
logo.
And I'll tell you what, that Vegas shooting was a fraud. That didn't really happen.
I saw a video on that too today too.
Yeah, I saw one today. I was talking about it. I've thought that for a long time. I've thought, could the guy's house fucking burn down after and there's no evidence? Then his brother got arrested for child porn.
Sandy Hook, something's fishy there.
Well, that school's gotten torn down. And the
Really?
Yeah, and the house of Adam Lanza, the guy who did it's been torn down. When I told you I was driving
Or
through
the
there,
water pipe burst or something.
mold.
Mold.
Oh well, we got some brain matter in the pipes.
Oh my God! Of course,
Man,
of course,
I can't
of
believe that
course.
guy shot up Sandy Cheeks. And then Obama's out there crying about it. Meanwhile, yeah, bomb the Syrian kids.
I know it's sad. Sandy Hook.
Now,
Right, shut up.
the
Now,
difference between the two is that this guy killed white kids. Obama's as much a racist as anybody.
he's
And I'm not just talking about Big Mike.
I don't think Big Mike's racist.
Big Mike hates white people.
Oh, white people, yeah.
Yeah.
That is racist. I don't know why I try to differentiate.
Yeah. Well, they'll say reverse racism. No, it's just racism.
Yeah.
Saying reverse racism is you saying that the whites are the best. So that's what you're saying.
I'm reverse osmosis Jones.
Yeah. I'm reverse queer. Elect me president. All right, let's end on that.
All right. Tune in next week.
Yes, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Bitches.
Take bitches. Goodbye, bitches.